Jethro in a moment, but I checked out this Home project, this movie that has this launch all over YouTube, theaters, DVD across the world. And, of course, they want you to sign up for something. But it's only been on there for 8 hours. It's got almost 1 million views, 881,596. Let me just read to you what the Home Project says. We are living in exceptional times. Scientists tell us that we have 10 years to change the way we live, to avert the depletion of natural resources and the catastrophic evolution of the Earth's climate. Catastrophic evolution of the Earth's climate. See, they want to make climate change about human beings. Global warming from chlorofluorocarbons, that wasn't good enough. No, it's CO2. It's the essence of life. CO2 is one of the big creators of life. Remember, trees breathe CO2. That's what they breathe. And they emit oxygen to us. It's a symbiotic relationship, but they demonize CO2. The stakes are high for us and our children. 10 years away. They were telling me it was 10 years away when I was a kid. And it's been long over 10 years since they were fear-mongering global warming. I must have been, 9, 10 years old, 11 years old. I'm almost 30. It's almost 20 years they've been fear-mongering, at least on my level. The stakes are high, and for us and our children, everyone should take part in the effort. Everyone needs to take part in the effort, just like everyone needs to take part in mandatory service according to H.R. 1444 that's currently in committee. And Home has been conceived to take a message of mobilization out to every human being. For this purpose, Home needs to be free. A patron of the PPR group made this possible. EuropaCorp, the distributor, also pledged not to make any profit because Home is a non-profit film. See, they're trying to piggyback on the Patriot movement and how we've given away our films for free. This is important. Millions of people need to see this for free. But we don't have we can't get on the front page of YouTube. We don't have promotions in theaters. We don't have multi-level distributions through DVDs. This is all government funded. This is all a psyop on you, the world populace. Let me say it again, a psyop on the world populace, on the world stage. This is already in subtitles for everybody, as a huge PR campaign. This is backed by the globalists. Home has been made for you. Share it and act for the planet. They want this video to go viral in the worst way. And really, they've enabled it to go viral by putting it on their front page, promoting it in this manner. It's on MySpace. It's on the top sites out there. Facebook. I was getting posts about this early in the day, didn't know what it was, but I couldn't miss it. It was all over the place. PPR is proud to support Home at www.ppr.com. Home is a carbon offset movie. actioncarbone.org. And for more information about the planet, go to goodplanet.info. http www.home-2009.com. And we're going to see more and more of this type of propaganda using the new media with the old media to try to promote things like, you're bad, you need to pay a carbon tax. All right, let's go to Peter in California. Peter, you're on the line. Yes, sir.
Jason Bermas, how you doing?
All right.
I'm kind of confused. Is Gen X and X gamers also part of domestic extremism? And if so, I guess they're all going to have to be dealt with also.
Well, I would imagine since they were taking away gamer tags about a month and a half ago when they said, no, we can't have any inside job 9/11 gamer tags, and no, we don't want the Bilderberg gamer tags. Total censorship.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. Anyway, I have a inside information. I know a close friend of mine in the Navy. I don't want to say what he does, but he does more than swab the deck. And by the way, I did mail him a copy of Obama Deception, and he's been passing it out to some of his shipmates. And so there is a movement, within the military. And anyway, he said his ship in January is going to go to a classified destination, but he did elaborate a little bit in saying it's a place that he's been before, kind of letting me kind of put the pieces together, and it's going to be full of Marines. It's going to be a big Marine transport operation, and it's going to, what I'm surmising is going to be the Persian Gulf. Don't know what the deal's going to be, but look for that in January.
So you're
this
telling
whole
me
olive branch thing.
So you're telling me there's going to be another military invasion somewhere in the Middle East around January, and you would guess that there has to be some kind of an event to allow that to happen.
That could be the case. I mean, you got the whole swine flu deal, and then in January, hey, let's just move some ships over there. Why not?
How big is this deployment, according to your friend?
It's a fairly large ship. So if it's going to be full of Marines, it's going to be a large contingent of Marines. It's the ship that's smaller, just smaller than a carrier.
Okay. You got anything else for me?
No, this is coming from a similar intelligence source that was in the Army, and he told me right before Operation Iraqi Fiasco, before it was even mainstream media, he said, if you don't hear from me next week, we're going in. And this was, about a month before. Mm-hmm. You remember the old sheriff saying he's got 48 hours to get out of town. No, they were already postured months. They were months in advance ready to go in.
Well, it's the same thing. It's just like, all right before we went into Afghanistan, we mounted troops on the border. We gave them $40 million in farmers' aid the summer beforehand and said, hey, we can come in here and give you a carpet full of gold, or we can destroy you with a carpet full of bombs. That's a Colin Powell quote. So, yeah, the military does usually know firsthand, beforehand, when we're getting ready for an act of aggression, especially in the Middle East. I thank you for the call, Peter. Tyler in Massachusetts, what's on your mind?
Jason?
Yes, sir.
Oh, hey, I want to talk about the economy for a little bit.
Okay.
I was on Yahoo News this morning, and one of the headlines is, U.S. loses just 345,000 jobs in May, raising hopes. And you go on to read the article. It says underemployment rate is 16%. So if you combine that with the unemployment rate, it's 25%. So it's 1 out of 4 Americans. Then you go on to read it. It says the average work week is 33 hours, which is the lowest record since 1964. And the number of people out of work 6 months or more is 4 million, which is the record. So, I mean, the economy...
Well, we were laughed at in this office. Oh, no, the economy's doing great. Oh, no, we still have cars in this country. No, we're going to expand, and we're only going to get better, and this is really a Bush problem. We said, no, they're gutting this country. They're destroying the economy by design. This is going to supersede administrations just like their war policy is, and it's only going to get worse. You are going to see more Walmarts. You are going to see more Walmart jobs. You're going to see mobile vaccination centers. You are going to see FEMA camps. And it is just disgusting to me. People out there, if you don't have a skill, if you're not in a niche market, get ready to take it in the rear. I hate to put it that way, but that's what's going down. You've already lost your house. We had a woman call in from California saying in the last 6 to 12 months, the amount of welfare cases at social services has quadrupled. People coming in shock that they even have to go and get food stamps or WIC or welfare checks or Medicaid. Hey, this is a reality, and it's going to be a reality for more and more people as they gut this country and the dollar to bring in their North American Union and their next currency, which I believe will be some type of Amero, no matter what they call it.
Oh, absolutely. And the amount of the work out there is just phony service sector jobs. It's not high-paying industrial jobs. Those are all gone overseas, and that's the end game, I guess. There's no work.
No, everything gets exported. We bring Walmart in, and now you'll have slave camps, just like in Walmart, the high cost of low prices. A whole family can live in a dormitory-like environment, and you can pay to be in servitude with your one-child policies. It's the new freedom. I thank you for the call. Let's go to William. William, you're on the line. Yes, William.
Hey, Jason. This is William Robert from Planet Pop Tart, but you can call me Billy Bob.
Okay.
Hey, listen, guy. These people that are going to take the shot, it's clear to me, are the same people that's going to turn in their guns.
I agree.
and what, 18% or whatever. And my point is this: we don't need them. I mean, what good are they? If they're the cattle, what good are they? I don't wish harm to anybody, but if they're going to be ate up with the stupids, then let them go for it.
But you know what? That's almost the social engineering mentality of those who believe in social Darwinism and believe that we are inferior, and because we're part of that populace, we deserve the same thing. So it's dangerous to have a large amount of people that do think that way. And believe me, we do have a large amount. Forget about 18% for the shot in their arm. I mean, look how many people are mesmerized by their